welcome inside the Coaldale Arena, the Snake Pit here in southern Alberta, where the Coaldale Copperheads and Okotoks Bisons open up their 7-game South Division semi-final. Devin Regan in between the pipes for Okotoks, Nolan Berner for Coaldale. We are ready to get underway in the game and in the series. Puck is down and we are underway. And league MVP, Jaden Beckstein wins the opening draw. Evan Forsythe scores! Quick strike Coaldale! Brandon Howe, 1-0 Copperheads. Abbott and Johnson get the assists, and the Coaldale Copperheads making quick work here. And we saw Devin Regan in the first series, and it was hard to beat at times. And the key, it seems, when you play these goaltenders who can get hot, is to beat them early. And Coaldale's done just that. Just 20 seconds into the hockey game, the Coaldale Copperheads have solved Devin Regan. And the Okotoks Bisons will try to carry it out. Over the line, far side, this is Riker Franchak. Franchak in the corner, he's looking out front. Sharp angle shot denied by Nolan Berner. Now comes right back out front. Gunner save Berner. Alger shoots it. That goes just wide. Now out front they score. Ty Alger gets it right back for Okotoks. Alger from Witzke. Oh, you know what? That is... I kind of wasn't looking. And that just sneaks right in behind Berner. I don't even know how that happened, but Alger capitalizes. So all that momentum that Coaldale gains with that early goal here at home, given back a little bit. The Okotoks Bisons don't trail for long. They put one right by Nolan Berner. And this series might as well, we thought, maybe be a goaltending duel. Well, both goaltenders have been solved. This series isn't 3 minutes old. Anderson shoots! Hit blocked. Sam Paskuski in the corner. Back up top. Now it'll come far side Neville. Neville one-timer down the wall. Far side blocked away by Devin Regan. Regan out to play it. He'll just collapse on top of this one. And he will hold on. 3 minutes into the series and 2 goals have already been scored. 1-1 between the Okotoks Bisons and the Coaldale Copperheads. We'll see if these two teams settle in a bit. Coaldale, of course, the 1 seed in the South, was off for the first round. The Okotoks Bisons won in 3 games over the Strathmore Wheatland Kings, pulling out 2 overtime victories on the road in order to accomplish that. Here's Jagger Thiessen. So the Okotoks Bisons are undefeated on the road thus far. Tied up in the early stages here, this one in Coaldale. This one turned over, Calvin Swanson. Now to Neville. Neville shoots it. Glove save, Devin Regan, and he's going to hold on to that. 15.5 minutes to go here in this first period. Feldsbush is on the draw against Evan Woods. Draw one cleanly. Over to the far side, Logan Middleton. Up top, Daychief. Feldsbush, he tried to shoot it. And you go short side shelf, but it goes high and wide. Here's Horvath. Back to the line, Konschuk. Daychief, now Middleton. Middleton firing that one. It got blocked. Here is Weber. Brian Weber moving this one up to Thornbear. Luke Thornbear over the line. Knocked out the puck and skating out of this Konschuk. Over to the far side, Logan Middleton. Middleton trying to move this one through center, and he gets over the line. He's got a man in the net. Middleton, one-timer, great save on Horvath. Jed Horvath, it looked like he might have had a one-time tap in, but getting across just in time was Devin Regan. 6.5 minutes just over that gone here in the opening frame. Isaiah Daychief in behind the goal, tied up. Ty Witzke digs it loose for Okotoks. Far side, Alger knocked off the puck, and Abbott skates onto it. Abbott to Konchuk, turned over. Olsher, high slot, can't get the shot away. Jaden Bexley's on it. Bexley over to Brandon Haug. Haug will come in over the line. Haug dropped off Bexley. Abbott, Haug, one-timer far side. Bexley had it blocked. Now it's in the near side corner. Trying to dig this out. Bexley will, but Weber right on it. And Brian Weber gets it up to Hayden Hale. Hale's knocked off the puck, skating onto this one. Tywitzki dropped off. Riker Franchek, he shoots it. It gets blocked and cleared by the Coaldale Copperheads. Icing is whistled against Day Chief and Coaldale. Faceoff will come deep in Copperhead territory. Face off to the right side of Nolan Berner. Draw one by the Bisons. A one-timer. Kyle Harrison had it blocked. Here's Liam Anderson racing in over the line. One-timer blocker saved Devin Regan. Hard hit along the far side boards. Here's Scott. Scott over to the near side. Austin O'Bray. O'Bray works it to Jordan. Jordan now far side. Here's Harrison. Harrison lost control of this one, and offside are the Bisons. Draw just outside the Coaldale blue line, and it's won by the Bisons. Here's Dylan Wenzel. Wenzel trying to get in and get a shot away, can't do so. Is now Reese Neville in behind the goal. Yesterday in the North Division, we saw Stettler take a 1-0 lead over the Mountain View Colts. Also saw Red Deer, both road teams. Red Deer won in overtime, taking a 1-0 lead over the Three Hills Thrashers. So the Vipers and Lightning each lead their second round best of sevens 1-0. Drop back to the line, Wenzel. Jagger Thiessen to the backhand, denied, rebound loose, knocked away by Berner. It's right back underneath him. He covers it up. Nolan Berner under some duress there. Face-off comes to the far side of Berner, the left side. 8 1/4 to play here in the first period, tied up at 1. One-timer. Tyson Leduc's shot is blocked and goes up and out of play off of Jed Horvath. Face-off right side of Nolan Berner. This draw is won by the Bisons, and trying to win the battle there. A couple of Copperheads in there, including Clay Neville, and Neville will start this one out. Here's Sharp. Turner Sharp to Horvath. He gets run over. Now it's going to be Nick Jordan. Jordan to Luke Thornbear. Thornbear into the middle, Evan Woods. Woods can't get around his man, and Clay Neville will start back the other way for the Coaldale Copperheads. Into the middle, Horvath. Shooting, save, rebound, Feldsbush right there. Horvath spinning and firing. He couldn't get the shot away. Taken away there by Evan Woods. Woods, he'll put this in deep for the Okotoks Bisons. Turner Sharp moves over to the near side to Troy Feldsbush, and Feldsbush will put it in deep. Just under 6 to play here in the opening period. 1-1 between Coaldale and Okotoks. Sam Paskuski skates onto this one in the defensive zone. Over to the far side as defenseman Sharp will have it. Sharp comes out the right wing. Chased back, gives to Neville in front of the net. Now Ty Anderson over to the far side. Jaden Smith. Smith tries to carry right in. Into the middle, Paskuski. Paskuski shoots it, and a glove save, Devin Regan. 4:41 to go here in the opening period. Still tied up at 1 between these two hockey clubs, the Okotoks Bisons and the Coaldale Copperheads. Coaldale, recent HJHL championship back in 2015. Draw one back to the line. The championship they won over the Black Falls Wranglers. Of course, that team now in Sylvan Lake still called the Wranglers. However, they are no longer in the playoffs. Lost out in round 1 to the Vipers in 3 games. This here is Brandon Howe coming over the line. Howe over to the far side. Abbott. Baxter. Oh, he's denied. Left hand saved by Devin Regan. Back to the line, Johnston. Now out to the half boards, Brandon Howe. Trying to get this one in deep. Cannot do so. Taken away from him, and Tyson Scott's got it. He's looking to move this one up ice. Skates away, gives it to Austin Obrey. Obrey knocked off the puck. Skating onto this one is Ty Abbott. And Abbott will try to skate away from the pressure there in his own zone. Hard hit by Brian Weber. Taking this one right back, Abbott. Abbott looking into the middle. He centered it. Knocked down by Weber, but here's Jaden Bexty. Trying to drop this one off to the line. Branchak knocks that away. Back to the line. This will come and out. Coaldale's got to regroup. Reese Neville in over the line. Trying to get on up to catch up to it, but Weber, he gets it in his own zone. Now here's Alger moving that one to Cale Howerluck. Minute 10 to go here in the opening period. Tied up at 1. Howerluck trying to get around Liam Anderson. He can't do so. Bexty in there to help out for Coaldale, but Okotoks maintains. Ritzky right out front. Great save, Nolan Burner. Almost called him Jaden Bexty. That's not correct. Here come the Coaldale Copperheads. Right out front. Jaden Smith lets it go. It gets blocked. Now here comes Weber. Maybe one final rush for the Bisons. They won't get it. Well, they do get one shot, but it's well after the horn goes. Period comes to a close. 1-1 through 20 minutes. The Coaldale Copperheads strike just 20 seconds in. But just a minute later, in fact, just less than a minute later, Okotoks gets this one and ties it back up. 1-1 through 20. 8-5 are the shots on goal through 20 minutes. The score is 1-1. This building, the Coaldale Arena, voted the most difficult to play in. We'll see if that holds true and the Copperheads can win on home ice here. This is game 1 of a 7-game series, the South Division semifinal. Abbott shoots save. Held, stopped by Devin Regan, and he's going to hold on. Game 2 of this series right back here in Coaldale. It will go on Friday night. 7 o'clock puck drop once again. This draw won by the Bisons, put up to Ty Alger. Alger trying to start in. Alger knocked off the puck. Skating onto this, Matt Johnson, the defenseman leading the rush here for the Copperheads. Johnson trying to take to the middle, can, and now back the other way comes Mitch Wolf. Wolf trying to drive wide around Liam Anderson. Wolf looking in front. Anderson has him played deftly and takes that one away. Now Matt Johnson over to the near side, Jaden Bexty. Bexty to Howe. Bexty trying to skate onto this one. It comes harmlessly to Devin Regan, and Bexty right there on the doorstep. Regan will take no chances with the league MVP sniffing around. Face off right side of Regan, won by the Copperheads. A one-timer. Paskowski denied with the blocker of Regan. Now Jaden Smith. Paskowski right in front. Couldn't get a shot away. And back the other way come the Bisons. Here is Scott. Tyson Scott trying to drive it wide. Puts this one in deep. Obrey. Obrey taken away from him by Clay Neville. Neville over to the far side. Ty Anderson. Now Sharp has got it for Coaldale, and Sharp will skate out through center. Sharp looking into the middle. He shoots it himself. Devin Regan makes the save. He will hold on. 3.5 minutes thereabout into this second period. Tied up 1 apiece. 2 early goals, 1 aside. Draw won by the Copperheads. Swanson taken away from him. Now here's Chagger Thiessen back the other way. Thiessen over to Dylan Wenzel. Wenzel trying to center this one. Jason Wenzel, of course, a member of the Airdrie Thunder. Airdrie upset in 3 games by the Stettler Lightning. Hard hit on the far side. And now the Bisons who carry out. Hayden Hale knocked away from him. Reese Neville has control. Neville to the far side. And bobbled there by Swanson, and now put in deep by the Bisons. Just over 5 minutes here into the second period. It's still tied up at 1. Dylan Wendell takes away in the neutral zone. He'll carry over the line. Dropped off Howard, far side. Jagger Thiessen shoots and scores! Jagger Thiessen beats Nolan Berner low to the glove side. Blocker side, excuse me. And the Okotoks Bisons have struck here in the second period and now have their first lead of the hockey game. They lead 2-1. Series will shift back to Okotoks Sunday afternoon for a 1 p.m. puck drop. That's when the series goes back to Okotoks, of course, already mentioned. Back here Friday night before that in Coaldale for another 7 o'clock puck drop. Coming up after this, we have a doubleheader, a playoff doubleheader today. The Cochrane Generals will host the Medicine Hat Cubs in Game 1 of their series. Stick around for that. Here's Evan Woods starting out with it. Woods into the middle, Tyson Leduc. Leduc trying to drive it wide. Leduc right out front. Woods can't get a shot away. Leduc does. He didn't get all of it, and a good glove save by Nolan Berner. And he holds on to that. Face off, left side of Berner, won and controlled by the Coaldale Copperheads. Trying to work this one out. Here's Anderson over the line on the far side. Knocked off the puck by Witzke. And here's Ty Alger. Alger to Ty Witzke. Witzke right over the line, and he is tripped up. First power play of the game and first power play of the series will go the way of the Okotoks Bisons, and they do not like that one iota here in Coaldale. But Jaden Smith is the one who's heading off. .12:06 to go in the second period, and Okotoks will go to the man advantage, but it's one in their own zone by the Copperheads and skated right out. Clay Neville will put it in deep. Witzke in behind his own goal. 3 Bisons in there to help out. Witzke on it, trying to skate away from Bexty. Now it'll come to Franchak. Franchak got it in deep, but not before he got ran over on the far side by Clay Neville. Puck cleared by the Coaldale Copperheads. Down to $1.25 to go here in this Bison power play. Gathered here in the neutral zone again by Coaldale. Jaden Bexty. Bexty looking to center. Can't get it there. Bexty knocked out the puck. Here's Riker Franchak. And now skating this one out is Scott. Scott in over the line. Here's Scott. Backhander goes just wide. This one banked off the glass and down the ice by the Coaldale Copperheads. Here's Ty Witzke. Alger. Now to Howerluck. A stretch pass. Howerluck right in. Howerluck shoots, and he just missed on the right side of Berner. It was Howerluck's left. Puck is cleared by the Copperheads. We are back to 5-on-5. Over the line, far side, Obrey. He's got a man in the net. Drops off Thiessen. Backhander denied. Now Howerluck in behind the net. Howerluck looking for a centering pass. Back to the line, he'll go. Deep rows. Thiessen, Obrey, Wolf at the line. Into the corner, far side, Cale Howerluck. Trying to dig that one loose. In there is Jaden Bexty. Bexty skates onto it and gives it up to Ty Abbott. Abbott skates it out. Jaden Smith on it now. He's fresh out of the penalty box. Now there's Matt Johnson. 8.5 to go here in this period. Little spin move at the line by Abbott, but it's taken away. Obrey skates onto it. Here's Johnson trying to put it in deep, but it goes off the curved glass right inside the bench. And that will be a whistle. Hard hit there. Clay Neville popping. Riker Franchak saw the replay. 8.25 to play here in this second period. Okotoks 2, Coaldale 1. Luke Thornberry skating back into his own zone. Travis Scott moves this one up. Now Thornberry skates into the zone. Thornberry, long shot, good save from distance with the glove by Nolan Berner. As I mentioned, coming up, we'll have the Cochrane Generals and the Medicine Hat Cubs from Cochrane at 8:30. That is also the series opener of a South Division semifinal. Working this one up over center, but here's Luke Thornbear on the near side, tied up. Trying to dig this one loose. Troy Feldsbush trying to come into the zone. Taking off the puck, and Joel Deeprose has got it. Deeprose shovels this one in deep. Gathered there, far side, Turner Sharp. Sharp moves this one to Neville. Neville will get it to Swanson, fresh off the bench. Swanson right in! Blocker save! Devin Regan, the captain, denied! And this game stays 2-1 Bisons. Here's Luke Thornbear over the line, far side, right wing. Trying to get this into the middle, taken away there by Clay Neville. Neville will streak down. Neville on the right side, taken away there by Harrison. Harrison now comes in near side. Points, oh, he got absolutely planted by Turner Sharp. Sharp trying to find a lane to move this one up. He gets it to Reese Neville. Neville, tries to get through, and meanwhile he's going to get a penalty. Reese Neville to the penalty box for tripping, and the Okotoks Bisons will get another power play. Didn't have a whole lot of chances on their first man advantage. So we'll see what happens here on their second. Just under 5 to play here in the second period. In fact, they didn't even, not only did they not really get any chances, they failed to register a shot on their first power play. But now it'll come up near side, Tyson Scott trying to drive it wide. Scott looking in front, gets it to Harrison. He shoots, glove save, Nolan Burner. 4.5 minutes to go, second period, $1.50 remaining on the Okotoks power play. Draw one by the Bisons, far side. Ty Alger on it. Franchak now to Wolf. Alger, sharp angle, one-timer looking out front. Franchak intercepted deftly there by Sam Paskuski, and he goes the length of the ice. Down to 1:10 of power play time remaining for the Bisons. Comes up the far side, Tyson Scott. Scott tries to carry in, taken away there by Liam Anderson. He goes off the glass and down the ice. 48 seconds to play on the man advantage for the Bisons. Here's Ty Alger. Alger, nifty move. Trying to get around his man, can't. Liam Anderson down the ice once more. 3.5 to go in the period. 27 seconds of power play time remains for the Bisons. Here it now will come to Ty Alger. Alger knocked off the puck there. Scott trying to carry it in. Scott, final seconds of the power play upcoming. And now, a penalty against Okotoks. Cale Howerlook will go to the penalty box. So 7 seconds, 4-on-4, and then Coaldale will get its first man advantage, and it'll last 1:53. Draw one by the Coaldale Copperheads, and there that's Day Chief. Couldn't get a shot away, spun and fired the length of the ice as we're off 4-on-4 time now. Coaldale on the power play. Isaiah Daychief transporting this one up to Brandon Haug. Haug steps into the middle, over the line. He tries to take it around his defender, can't do so. Hayden Hale lifts this one the length of the ice, skating onto it in his own zone. That's Turner Sharp. Sharp moves this one over to Ty Abbott. Abbott stretches that one out for Jaden Bexty. Bexty to Abbott. Abbott denied! Right pad save by Devin Regan. Cleared down the ice. Gathered here by Matt Johnson. Johnson moves this one up the near side to Jaden Bexty. Bexty into the middle. Abbott. Smith scores! Jaden Smith! Tie game! Power play goal for the Copperheads! And this building's going bananas. Jaden Smith, his first of the postseason. It will go as a power play goal. Late here in the second period. And Devin Regan nearly gets that one with the glove. Actually, he didn't even really come close. That's a three-way passing play in over the line by the Copperheads, and a great finish by Jaden Smith. And the Coaldale Copperheads with just over 90 seconds to go in the period, tie it up, but here comes Nick Jordan back the other way. And Jaden Bexty, meanwhile, will put the Copperheads right back down right after tying the hockey game. So a big kill forthcoming here for the Coaldale Copperheads. Jaden Bexty is not happy with the penalty call against him. 1:18 to go in the second period. So if Okotoks fails to score, this power play carries over into the third. Howard shooting from the high slot. He just missed. And Clay Neville will go down the ice as we are in now to the last minute of play here in the second period. Over to the far side, Cale Howerlock. Over the middle, Austin Obrey. Obrey takes it wide, can't get a shot away. Obrey shooting, good save, Nolan Burner. And he is going to hang on to that with 38.1 seconds to go here in the second. Coaldale Copperheads and Okotoks Bisons tied up at 2 in battle here in Game 1 of the South Division semi-final, the best of 7. Draw won by the Bisons. Here's Obrey back to the line, Wolf. Now Deeprose able to hold it. Deeprose far side. Thiessen shoots it. Blocked far side. It'll come into the corner to Obrey. Bailey Daichi. Now there. It's going to be put up. Oh, hard hit by Johnson. Now a short-handed 2-on-1. Priskuski trying to get it to Johnson. Couldn't. Centered it. And now maybe a chance back the other way. But I think they're going to run out of time. And indeed they will. So we will go to the third period with this game tied up at 2, and the Bisons will start with a short 42-second power play. Jagger Thiessen scores that one. It's the go-ahead tally. But the Coaldale Copperheads get the tying goal there. Jaden Smith on the power play, 2-2 through 40 here in Coaldale. 15-10 are the shots on goal. They favor the hometown Coaldale Copperheads. The Coaldale's got to kill one for about 42 seconds here. As we are back for the third period. Win a period and you win a game. Pretty simple formula. Troy Feldsbush knocked off the puck and skating out of that one. Harrison, half minute to go in this power play to start the third period for Okotoks. Now here's Tyson Scott, trying to drive it wide, into the middle, front check, denied by Nolan Burner. Far side, one-timer, Burner the save once more. 5 seconds to go in the power play. We are back to even strength now. Off the wall, he hits Bexty right out of the box. Bexty carrying it in. Bexty shooting. Devin Regan holds on, no rebound. 1:06 here into the third period. Coaldale 2, Okotoks 2. Draw to the left side of Devin Regan, won cleanly by the Bisons. And Franchak turned it over, but no, he's tripped up by Bexty once more. So Jaden Bexty is going right back to the penalty box. Again, not happy at all. And the Bisons will have another chance to find the go-ahead tally on the power play. They're 0 for 3 with just 4 shots on it. Has not been a roaring success at all for the Bisons tonight. Joel Deeprose will get it after the Copperheads clear it. Now turned over. Anderson shoots it. Great save with the blocker by Regan. Here comes Cale Howerlock. Howerlock with speed. Power play rush. He's knocked off the puck hard there by Daichi. Little 14-on-14 crime. But now here is Mitch Wolf. Pestered there, chased down by Sam Piskuski. And now Wolf has it in his own zone. Moved over to the near side. Thiessen. Now to Austin Obrey. Obrey taking it in. Obrey waiting, shooting, scores! Austin Obrey, power play goal! Bisons lead it once more. It's 3-2. Austin Obrey. Good low snapshot on Nolan Burner. And it is the second time tonight that Burner's been beat low blocker side. And the Okotoks Bisons here in the third period have found the go-ahead goal. Now up to Coaldale to find a third period equalizer as the power play finally comes through for the Bison. Tab it now to Howe. Howe up top, backseat shooting. Good glove save, Devin Regan. 2:59 into the third period. Backseat with a single assist. The voted league MVP. That's most valuable player. Is that good? I'm pretty sure it is. Here come the Okotoks Bisons over the line, and Harrison is tripped up. Another Bison power play forthcoming. And this time it'll go against Turner Sharp. So a chance here for the Bisons, to try to pull away a little bit on the man advantage, but Copperheads take it right away and send it the length of the ice. Here's Witzke tied up behind the goal there by Swanson. Kyle Harrison starting out the far side, gives up to Ty Alger. Alger going to try to drive wide. Alger right in. Alger near side. Franchak scores. Power play strike again for the Bisons. It's 4-2 Okotoks. The Okotoks Bisons a couple of power play goals here in the third period. And you know what the message is going to be from the coaching staff here. It's, if you're the Copperheads, it's maybe think about playing 5-on-5 a bit and not as short-handed as much. But nonetheless, a tough one to give up if you're Coaldale there. Is coming to this period. He got it tied up late, got a big kill to start the third, and since then go short-handed 2 more times, and both those times give up goals. Now you're down 4-2 on home ice with still plenty of time, don't get me wrong, but certainly it's a tough one to give up. Well, the game plan wasn't really iterated too much. Here's Witzke shooting as Coaldale will go short-handed once more. And now it might be dagger time for the Okotoks Bisons. This is Brandon Howe tripping up his man, and all kinds of penalty trouble here in game 1 for the Copperheads, as we're just 4.5 here into the third period. Okotoks' goal here on this power play would make it a 3-goal deficit, and a stretch pass right off the wall to Scott. Scott comes right in. He's knocked off the puck. A great defensive play by Levi Anderson. Wolf, centering pass, taken away Feldsbush. Backstein shooting, blocked, and back comes Riker Franchak. Franchak in on the far side. Franchak trying to get this one to the net, can't do so yet. Franchak drops off Wolf. Alger spinning, firing. Franchak couldn't settle the rebound down. Wolf looking to the far side. Riker Franchak onto it. Franchak knocked off it. Now it comes to the near side. Alger spinning, shooting, and it is blocked and sent the length of the ice by the Coaldale Copperheads. 35 seconds to go on the Okotoks power play. Here is Tyson Scott. Up top, Alger. He shoots it just wide. This one cleared by the Copperheads. Here is Mitch Wolf. Wolf up the far side to Kiel Howerluck. Howerluck into the middle, Wolf. Now the penalty has come to an end, but right here's Obrey. Obrey can't get a shot away. Obrey on it again, though. Back to the line, Witzke. Thiessen, ring it off the post. Jagger Thiessen tied up in down low there by the Copperheads. Taken away here, Brandon Howe. Howe Dug off the puck there by Jagger Thiessen. Obrey Howard shooting. Stopped by Nolan Berner, and he's going to hang on. Nolan Berner, a big save there. Face-off, one end controlled by the Bisons. One-timer. Harrison is denied there by Nolan Berner. Still 12:06 to go here in the third period. A 2-goal deficit for Coaldale. Draw one by the Bisons. Harrison denied by Nolan Berner again. Face off, right side of Berner. 11-3, the Bisons lead in third period shots. However, that's to be expected. They've spent the vast majority of this third period on a man advantage. Turner Sharp in his own zone, knocked off the puck. Obrey, now Harrison, he gets around Berner, he scores. Kyle Harrison, the Bisons lead 5-2. Good job to knock his man off the puck, and Harrison slides it right in by Nolan Berner. Turnover committed by the Copperheads in deep. And the Coaldale Copperheads have surrendered 3 consecutive goals since tying it up. And Tyson Leduc has it in his own zone. They now trail by 3. It is Okotoks 5, Coaldale 2. Game 1 here, the best of 7, South Division semifinal. Anderson out front, Smith, now Clay Neville at the line. Neville walking the line now to Sharp. Sharp down the near side boards. Piskuski into the corner. There's Anderson. Anderson doing battle in the far side corner. Jordan bounces that one off the wall. Then Mitch Wolf. Wolf up top to Tyson Leduc. Leduc trying to get this one out. Turner Sharp. Sharp carries right into the middle of one-timer. Taken away by Evan Woods. Maybe a 2-on-1 for Okotoks. Evan Woods trying to drive it wide. Woods looking in front. Couldn't get it there, and back the other way come the Coaldale Copperheads. Sam Piskuski knocked off the puck. Now trying to work this one out. Okotoks will get it out. Alger lost it. Piskuski gives to Calvin Swanson. Here's Clay Neville. Neville being chased there by Alger. Neville in his own zone, just under 8 minutes to play. Here is Sam Piskuski over to the far side. That's to Ty Anderson. Anderson looking to center. Can't do so. He will just put this one in deep. Now it works to Alger. Alger carries it out. 7 minutes to go here in the third period. Here now are the Bisons. It's Dylan Wenzel. Wenzel will shovel this one in for Okotoks, gathered on the far side by Konchuk. Reese Neville carries right in over the line for the Coaldale Copperheads. Chase Williamson tries to get this one a shot away. It does. Good save there by Devin Regan. Calvin Swanson tied up. Now Neville in front. He gets hit hard. Penalty upcoming to Okotoks is Williamson. Neville shooting into the corner. It's touched up by the Bisons. And the Copperheads might have a chance to get somewhat back into this thing. Score here, you're only down by 2. Draw one by the Copperheads. Now here's Abbott. Backhander denied by Devin Regan. In deep, Abbott on it. So is Smith. This one lifted the length of the ice by the Coaldale Copperheads. By the Okotoks Bisons. Now it's going to come to Ty Abbott. Abbott over to the near side, Jaden Bexty. Bexty can't get it away. This one's sent down the ice again by Okotoks. Down to 1:08 to go here on the power play for Coaldale. Is gaining the line here, Matt Johnson. Johnson trying to take this around. Weber can't, spun and fired again. The length of the ice by the Bisons. Down to 40 seconds of power play time for the Coaldale Copperheads. Here's Matt Johnson and over the line. Johnson looking to get a shot away, can. Back to the line, it'll come. Abbott shoots, blocked. Swanson down the line. There's Johnson, tip. Oh, it's in underneath Regan, and he's kept it out. Devin Regan. I thought that was tipped 5-hole and going in. But he's able to keep that out. Face off to the left side of Devin Regan. Won by the Copperheads. Joel DeProse, though, on the takeaway. And now DeProse will spin and fire this one the length of the ice. Great kill by the Bisons. We're back to 5-on-5. And that might be the nail in the coffin tonight for Coaldale. Maybe not, as they're getting another power play here. Touched up by the Bisons. Piskuski was tripped up. However, there is only 3 minutes left here in the game. Just over that. 3:08. Face off left side of Regan. It's won by the Copperheads and hammered on goal, the one-timer. But a good save made by Regan. Liam Anderson moves this one to Jaden Smith, and now Jaden Bexty. He'll come out for Coaldale. Bexty, what a move. Bexty right in. Bexty denied. Glove save. Devin Regan. Great save by Regan. Stays a 3-goal Bison lead. Draw one by the Okotoks Bisons and sent the length of the ice. Now under 2.5 to go here in the third period. Here come the Coaldale Copperheads. Jaden Bexty over the line, far side, lost control of it. Franchak sends the length of the ice. Is now I think the weight of this one. You might lose game one of this series, settling in for Coaldale. Under 2 to play, down by 3. Abbott, back to the line, Anderson, shooting, stop, Devin Regan, and he's going to hold on. Devin Regan, first star in all 3 games against the Strathmore Wheatland Kings in the best of 3 series that took all 3 to complete. Of course, the Bisons obviously win that series. You probably knew that by virtue of the fact they're playing a game right now. Draw one by the Copperheads. Swanson back to the line through traffic. Good save made by Devin Regan. This one cleared by the Bisons. And that might do it for the power play as the final minute upcoming here in the third period. Here is Swanson in the middle, Brandon Howd. Howd taking into the middle. He shoots it. Good blocker save, back to 5-on-5. Final minute here in the third. Right up front. Swanson can't get a shot away. Austin Obrey on the far side. Hard hit on Obrey. And this thing likely all over but the shout, and a 3-goal lead, just 45 seconds to play. Here's Witzke shooting. Good stop, Nolan Berner. This will be 2 for 2. The Okotoks Bison starting a series on the road, but going in game 1 and taking the first game of the series. However, not quite as big this time. It's still a long way to go in a best of 7. With 39.6 seconds to go, Coaldale, you can feel the focus starting to turn to game 2. Really can't afford to drop that one, as the road teams in HCHL 21 in the postseason will go a perfect 3 for 3. Stettler wins on a late game winner in the final minute in Didsbury. Red Deer wins in overtime in 3 Hills. Feldbush shoots this, blocked and goes wide. And the Okotoks Bisons will win by a not small margin here. A one-time shot in front, blocked. As the fans will still cheer their Copperheads on, try to encourage them for next game, but this one's all done. the Bisons will win 5-2. And they take a 1-0 lead in the best of 7. Devin Regan and the gang will celebrate out a playoff victory. So the Okotoks Bisons, on the strength of 3 third-period tallies, win this game. Coaldale has home ice snatched from underneath them, and Okotoks will leave with at least a split in their back pocket. That's the one that ends up your game winner, courtesy Austin O'Bray. Let's take a look at your 3 stars of the hockey game. Third star tonight, Ty Alger, goal and an assist in the winning effort for Okotoks. Second star tonight from the Okotoks Bisons is Jagger Thiessen, a goal and an assist for him. And does the streak continue? 3 straight first stars for Devin Regan. Nah, Devin Regan doesn't get a nod tonight. Kyle Harrison, he is your first star, a goal and an assist. As Devin Regan, though, not too bad, I would say. Turns aside, 25 of 27. As, I'm surprised maybe that he didn't get one. This one could have been a lot closer. I mean, that's a .925 save percentage. 2 goals against. It's pretty good. We're going to pick a 4th star. And we're going to go Devin Regan. 25 of 27 stops in the win. I think just because this game wasn't all that close. If this game was 3-2, Devin Regan probably gets a nod. But EA Sports decides not to. Let's do the video highlights of the hockey game. All right, Brandon Haug, 20 seconds in, gets us off and running. Haug gets the Copperheads an early 1-0 lead, and the crowd's into it. Everyone's happy. You know, maybe we got a Coaldale route on our hands. This building can become a runaway train real quick on teams. But that would not be the case, since just over a minute later, I guess not just over, but a minute 17 later, the Okotoks Bisons get a fluky one, but it's one they'll take, tied up at 1 through 20 minutes of play. Jagger Thiessen, 5 minutes and 44 seconds into the second period, gives the Bisons a lead. It's 2-1 Okotoks. Jaden Smith, though, on the power play late in the second period, gives the Coaldale Copperheads even footing going into the third period. Okotoks has to kill one late in the second, and early in the third they do, but they take 2 penalties in quick succession, and this is how this turns out. On the first power play, Okotoks' Austin O'Bray scores this one. It's your eventual game winner. Then Riker Franchak on a subsequent power play, an easy goal for Riker Franchak. It's 4-2 Bisons. Then just over halfway through the period, just under halfway through the period, sorry, it's Harrison making it 5-2 Bisons. That will be your final. The Okotoks Bisons 5, the Coaldale Copperheads 2. This series will continue. Game 2 coming up on Friday night, 7 o'clock puck drop. Again, in that one back here in Coaldale. Until then, the Okotoks Bisons have a 1-0 lead in the best of 7. Thanks for tuning in. We got the Cochrane Generals. So the Medicine Hat Cubs coming up from Cochrane at 8:30. So don't you go anywhere. We'll see you then.